And I return. One moment. Let me get my chat blocker up before screen sharing. There we go. And screen cap. But yeah, Evie, I'm not sure if you can still hear or if you've already hopped into Lurk, but seriously, thank you so much for dropping by. Always means the world. Right. Perfectly fair, Evie. You have a child, and the child demands to be taken care of, which is good. Also, my regards to the kid. Out of my way. I am more important. No games? Oh, right, I muted the desktop. There we go. Just quickly sending a message. Okay, let's see if I won anything. No. 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 Oh well. Work starts on Monday and I need to get to the... Fair. Best of luck and sleep well, Rax. Not quite that old, thank you. No, Matty. The time claim was for me to continue the MSQ, the main story quest. Let me think. Yeah, let's immediately go there. Fair enough, Caravator. Get you some rest. Have you unlocked the fashion report? I have not, but I would need to buy the necessary items anyway. Because I don't think I have either the dye nor the suit. You know what? I could quickly do that. Fair enough, Kazi. But yeah, I can buy the... what was it again? I think it was in the Discord. There we are. Yeah, I need the best man's jacket and any grey dye. Do you have any grey dye? Because I'm pretty sure I don't. No, I don't. Oh, there's first half of the FC chest. Hello. 18,000 gil f***ing rip-off. Remind me next time to also clear out my bags a bit. Where can I find the FC chest, actually? I have no idea. Well, this is a company chest. Does that count? Apparently it does. Can I not take one? Oh, there we go. Right, back to the gold saucer. And to those of you wondering what the heck I'm doing... What do you mean I heard Casmia's feel? Oh, did I not wave? Oh, sorry, Cassie. I did not see you. My brain is genuinely not really working. When I see you next, I will wave. But yeah, to those of you who are wondering what on earth I'm doing, the Gold Saucer has a fashion report. Every week you are tasked with finding the best outfit to impress the fashionista. So thankfully every week there's just a very handy guide to go, what is the cheapest shit you can wear to impress the guy? Yeah, okay. Where is the fashion guy again? Is he in the event square? You haven't unlocked? I'm pretty sure I've unlocked him. Oh right, it's over. Sweet mother of people. Right, let's see. Do I have any dyeable headwear? When can you see the dyes again? Oh, there we go. Oh wait, one moment. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it in style. Because now I'm wearing glasses and a good jacket. Fancy. Yeah, I think I'm good, right? I mean, I assume the game doesn't need me to wear an offhand, at least, because I have a two-handed weapon. Greetings, pursuer of fine fashion. Are you come to present yourself for judging? Or do you wish to know the current theme? So yeah, this week's fashion challenge is News Desk Formal. The fact that I'm wearing glasses only makes it better, doesn't it? So, how does this work, actually? I have no idea. Oh, this basically goes, you need to have something specific that works for this? And then I can... present option. Ah, present yourself for judging. Without further ado, let the judging begin! God, this feels like my phone call on Thursday. Anyway, take your place, my friend, and strike a pose! There was this one challenger earlier. Oh, she was all confidence and had the highest opinion of her own fashion choice. She turned out to be all talk. Let this be a reminder to you. What is without can only be as beautiful as what is within. I've made my decision. Brace yourself. But I'm not in the Bracer Guild. Wrong game.
All systems, full power!
What just happened?
We have been trying to reach you regarding your TV license.
What? I mean, thank you very much for the generosity, but I am now very confused. Is that a reference to something? But thank you very much, me. No, but seriously, to whoever just donated, thank you so much, but I am, I get the feeling I just r/whooshed. We tried to reach you regarding your car's Wait, did I just get scam call donate? How does that work? You know what, if you are indeed a scammer, please donate again to continue the scam. And this time I don't feel dirty about calling for donations, because if the person is a scammer, they do deserve to lose their money. If you are not a scammer, however, just thank you very much and feel free to absolutely have no obligation whatsoever to donate. Kazzy, everyone is allowed to get money out of scammers. You know this. Check your email to check. I mean, I could. Or my PayPal, at least. Whoops. But yeah, I have no idea. Sorry. To the donator, I really appreciate it, and I am very sorry it whooshed so much. You have done well. All the parts come together as a harmonious whole. If I were to offer a piece of advice, however, you might consider adding an accent, a little something to punctuate the look and draw the eye. Here's your prize for participating. I hope this challenge has opened your mind to new possibilities in fashion. Hey, I'll take 10,000 free MGP. You've put a smile on my face. For that, you deserve a little something extra. Okay, I'll take 60,000
All
MGP.
systems, full power!
That was a political broadcast from the Conservative Party, and now the One Show.
I see. Kazzy, was that you? I'm going to assume it wasn't. But fair enough, I stand corrected. Hi, Box. I am very confused. Excuse me one moment, I need to... What the... And now my browser froze, cool. Leave it at. Anyway, yes, I'm very satisfied with my showing, mostly because I already got 60,000 MGP from you. Wait, you experience enlightenment upon seeing me, Poxon? How? It's me. Yeah, I can confirm that it's not, Kathy. But you know what? I'm not going to bitch about it. I'm just going to be very grateful for the generosity. Genuinely, hugely appreciated. I know not who you be, but you be very appreciated. Also, let me get my outfits back in order. I know. Clear your armory chest. Hey, one man, good to see you. I'll clear it later. For now... Oh, right. Let me make sure that my hat is also fancy. Yeah. For those donations, if you do indeed want to do anything for the donated time, feel free to let me or Hunt know, depending on if you want to stay anonymous. I'm sorry. Was I just added to this photo? I know I'm not, but look at this mosaic. Hi, me. Anyway, let's actually get on with the main story quest, otherwise we're going to be here forever. There we go. 2 more donuts. Right, where was I? Right. Oh, you're right here. Oh, you do. Even now, I am astonished by how closely Mistress Alice resembles Master Alphino. Their very mannerisms are alike. From a distance, I should be hard-pressed to tell one from the other. Until they open their mouths, of course. What are you implying, Yugiri? Welcome back, Lazarus. I don't know about you, but I am heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. Don't worry, I know how you feel. Quite, Poxon. Quite. That said, people have been known to change, and if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. How? I actually had to change Yugiru's voice actress because her original one was... Jesus. Rest in peace.
All systems, full power!
Your current map area is quite appropriate. You asking for more donors on stream.
Stop. Also, that was a good pun, but stop. Actually, that was genuinely good. Well played. Oh, dear God. You know what? Again, thank you so much. I am not even going to make any more donation jokes. And in fairness, I said, if you are a scammer. And I have no more reason to assume that you're a scammer. So, you know, I only said more donations if you're a scammer. All beans. Oh, God. 6 beans it is. That's 2. That's 4. 5. Oh, God. Damn you, you randomizer bastard. I'm fine. Let me very quickly get a little satchel so that I know which one is which exactly. Okay. So, we're starting off with coconut or spoiled milk. I don't even like coconut. Never mind, it wasn't coconut or spoiled milk, it was birthday cake or dirty dishwater, and it is dirty dishwater. This is easily the second worst of all of them. No. Ugh. Blah. Bleh. But this one is pure white. That should be coconut or spoiled milk. Oh, whatever. Okay, yeah, this is spoiled milk. God, blah. 2 out of 6. Ugh. Would the dishwater not depend on what the dishes had on them? Normally, I would say so, but it's just very unpleasantly soapy. Why out of 6? Because the donation total was $5, then $10, then $15. So unless I can't count, that's $30. Assuming that the third donator is the same, the third donation was from the same donator as the first two. That I cannot say for sure. No. Wait, what? That's not even the page I wanted to open. Browser, why are you strange? Sorry, I'm just very quickly grabbing something. Actually, you know what? Whatever. I am actually not sure if the all beans or $30. Okay, thank you. Now I'm sure. I wasn't sure if they were the same person. Okay, next up. I believe this is Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. Wait on the last 3. Okay. Ah, Tutti Frutti. Actually good bean. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. Apparently there's something not right after all. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to not check anything for the moment. I'm just going to leave those last 3 and wait until I have official formal confirmation. And once again, thank you so much. Seriously, whether you are 1 person, 2 people, or 3 people, or even an entire conglomerate of people who drag together 50 cents each to make a $30 donation, thank you. Sorry, that was daft, but seriously, I'm just hugely appreciative. I'll wave back once I'm out of the conversation, Cassie. There. Now, let's enter the rising stones. Still love the fact that there's a bar here called 7th Heaven. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII. Donator I'm talking to was only the first $15. I have no conversation on the last 15. Fair enough. In that case, donator number 2. Which sounds a bit daft, but there you go. There is a donation incentive where you can, for those $15, you can make me play another game for 30 minutes. Just not right now because someone else has claimed this for game time from donations. You can make me eat 3 Bean Boozled beans. 3 beans is fine for the last. Well, that answers that question. Then McTribble, thank you. I mean, I suppose I should have known, given the fact that it was a pun, but fair enough. Firstly then, pear or boogers? Actually, juicy pear. Ah, you were returned from the council, but what of Elfino? Did some other matter require his attention? It was a solid pun. My apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Kryl, how's Nago doing? She will be all right, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tataru's keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Number 2, chocolate pudding or meme? Chat? No. Yay, kitty.
Yummy, yummy dog food.
Thank you, Cassie. God damn it. Fine, I'll say it. Yummy, yummy dog food. Still can't believe I let you guys convince me to make that a soundbite. And finally... yeah, here we goddamn go again. Beach? Or I'll vomit. Wow, Matty. Still the nastiest of the lot. Oh. Oh. Blah. But Treble, thank you very much for the last 15, and to whomever it was, thank you very much for the first 15 as well. Hugely, hugely appreciative. Well. No, it's fine, Kazzy. No, you don't. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I'm certain she'll make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap you would share with us the Council's decision? Also, by the way, as a quick bit of wrap-up, after I finished up last night's stream, I went on for a little bit longer with the main story. Suffice it to say, in the region of Alamigo, there's a massive agitator who is trying to cause a gigantic fuck-off war between the Garlean Empire and the survivors of the Alamigan disaster, because Alamigo was taken over by the Empire. Suffice it to say, there's more to it, and we're trying to figure out what to do about it, and have just spoken to a council of the assembled world leaders to essentially go, no, fuck you, you don't. Sadly, I fought a big fuck-off dragon some time ago, Nidhogg, and his eyes were the source of his power. His eyes appear to have been stolen and given to the guy orchestrating the rebellion. So, fuck. And we're trying to sort that now. I am so sorry for undercutting the pun. Would you like me to go back to the Gold Saucer so you can just make the pun in chat, McTribble? I mean, you already did, so it's fair enough. Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida? The Empire would roll right over us. Ida, you cannot seriously... One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there was some way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course. Oh, and the Griffin is working with the Ascians, so no, Alphino. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a network of tunnels beneath Baelsar's wall, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo. Which may equally serve as a way in? Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you're something. Sorry, I accidentally clicked. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. But no, Beerforce. Nidhogg is actually the name of an ancient mythological creature from Norse mythology. As are mine. It's been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi, and I don't intend to waste the opportunity. 4 is quite a sufficient for such an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase risk of detection. Kryle and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Leverriers? I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worst, it would seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, Lazarus? Gridania will be safer for your presence, and while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain at the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on? All right, one man. Excuse me. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. Did you genuinely never notice that, Cassie? Yes, I'm back reading FC chat. I may perhaps have exaggerated my standing with the Resistance a little, but I am confident that I have a reasonable chance of putting a stop to this madness before events spiral out of control. Yes, fair to middling at the very least. All I'm saying is that it wouldn't be the worst thing if we ended up joining the Griffins' fight against the Empire. I mean, it's going to happen sooner or later, isn't it? Ida. You're already working with the Resistance, aren't you? I'm no ninja, but I did spend some few moons in the Charlian homeland, learning how to move unseen. Between Yugiri and my noble self, humble self, Ida and Papalimo will be well protected. My fellow shinobi required little encouragement to take their place amongst the Alliance forces massing in Gridania. They are the most eager to cross blades with the armies of Garlemald once more. I suspect Tatara would have little trouble facilitating communication between our forces under normal circumstances, but I concede she has her hands full nursing that fighter back to health. No matter, my turn in the field will come. Tataru and Krile took the Resistance fighter to more private chambers that she might recuperate in peace. The poor girl was in quite a state, wasn't she? Yes. Okay, you lot are not really related to this, so I'm just going to move on. If you have any unfinished business... One moment. Oh. I thought I got a, would you like to continue, quote? Oh, whatever. Basically, go to Hawthorne Hut. Which I shall do immediately! Yes! Why am I talking like an idiot? Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I still think it looks ridiculously out of place. I mean, it doesn't even look like it's in fantasy. At least Magitech armor looks fantasy. It just looks like some rich git having too much expendable income. Oh, wait, he's right here. Ah, Lazarus, there you are. Come! Amaris's spire awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments on the wall. Fancy meeting the two of you here. Well, we're about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphino, we'll have the Griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago you seemed ready to shake the Griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So, which is it to be? It would be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. Ida, you don't have any feminine wiles to shake at the enemy. Stop that. The talking part I leave to you. Making it worse, Smiley. Stop that. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Hi. There we go. Wait. This is what you people call a spire? I've built taller fucking tree forts than this! Okay, I haven't, but still. Just call it a watchtower and call it a day. Seriously. I'm sure the Garlean Empire is very intimidated by this thing. That gargantuan f***ing fortress. But hey, we've got Amarasei's spire to keep everyone at bay. I'm sorry, I'm taking the piss a little bit, but what the crap? Out of all the watchtowers manned by the wood whalers and God's quiver, Amarasei's spire is the newest. Cast your eyes to the south. You see that fortress? That's why we're here, to keep an eye on the comings and goings of the Empire's curs. Yes, this watchtower is very well hidden for that as well. They'll never know you're here. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you are here to speak to our commanding officers? You'll find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed. God damn it, we're trouble. Meep to you too, El. Greetings, my friend. 'Tis good to see both well. I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see, and the sight of you might help remind them why we bothered. If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honour it is to stand at your side, instead of opposite you, getting my skull caved in again. 'Tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in a common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. You were saying? Because that sounded like a bow. Oh. Report! What? Seven hells! Fighting has broken out on top of the wall! A full-scale assault! So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colours. Okay, see, that's one way of forcing the Grand Companies in on this. Well played, Griffin, you bastard. Impossible! We gave no such order! Of course! The wall was never the Griffin's target, it was bait! We've been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war! Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Alamigo. It could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Welcome back, one man. Lazarus, we must make for the wall at once. Wait, why us? What, just the two of you? I'm asking the same question here, Pippin. Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It'll be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin. And if we can do that... Sleepy then, one man? Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety? I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. We just got back to barracks and my mum washed my... Aww. That's sweet. Nothing wrong with a mum that likes to mum. Hey, Asteria. Always good to see you. Oh, my neck. Ooh. Forward, comrade! The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Excuse me. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. It seems slightly overreactive, one man. Yeah, God damn it, something in my... Hi, Cassie. Have a lie. Oh, right. Look at this fucking thing. I still think it looks absurd. Oh, nothing else up here. Okay, I would like to question one thing, Guardian Empire. I get that this is quite defensible, but how the fuck would you move ground troops? Goddamn catapults? Sir, as per Marshal Terrapin's orders, we will provide a feint to cover your advance. Let Crystal light your way forward. Cheers. I like the cut of this man's gym. By which I mean he's wearing a fancy outfit. I approve. Oh, more tired than I thought. From what Papalimo told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. Oh, you idiot. I mean, okay. I shall make straightaways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades before they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions... dungeon. And cut a path through to the Griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. Once we're free of the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time. Testing what, Bear Force? Okay. Oh. Wasting no time, Cassie? Fancy.
All systems, full power!
No, don't do it, Lord Chelmsford frown.
I know I look spiffing, but Lord Chelmsford? Who is Lord Chelmsford? Thank you very much for that generous donation again. Oh god, I hate it when that happens, Beerforce. Let it go fixed. God, why can't I stop yawning? But yeah, thank you very much for that. And yeah, as Hunt notes, do let Hunt know if you want a bean or 2 crisps or nothing for that. I will hold on to it. We really can get into these fortifications way too easily. Yeah, nice. These sky armors are from a boss fight in Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, sorry for the yawn, guys. I didn't expect to be quite this tired. Are we killing dogs? I'm not sure if I'm okay with that. Purchasing the jacket outdoor. One moment. Your loyal speed calls for you to get your bike ready. Wait, my I'm not entirely sure if that sentence came out the way you intended to, unless someone describes themselves as a loyal steed, which is a bit strange. Okay, that is a nice looking jacket vest area. And yeah, I wouldn't mind doing the bike time, but I can't play this with controller, which would make playing this impossible. I think, Smiley? So, would you mind saving up the 5 minutes bike time for when I have a chance, basically? If I were still playing Trails of the Third, I would be able to switch in a heartbeat, but at the moment I'm kind of stuck. Because whilst this game does have controller controls, I don't know the first thing about them, and it would require a ton of setup, I suspect. Oh, Lord Chelmsford. I'm kind of blocked here, I'm sorry. I can't reach keyboard and mouse from the goddamn bike. Wish I could, but it's kind of a limiter. That's a very old-fashioned Magitech armor. The alternative is handstand press-ups with one arm and the other on the keyboard watching the screen upside down. I am flattered that you have the image of me being able to do that, but I don't think that's something I would be able to do. Actually, I know that's something I wouldn't be able to do. I haven't done a handstand in my life, much less a one-armed one. You know, shall I just take a brief cycling break after this dungeon? That's, I'm afraid, the best I can do right now. Whenever you want to do it. Fair enough. I'll try to make time whenever I can. For now, though, I'll be focused on killing this boss. Oh, well, yeah. Well, item. Oh, cool, it's a sideway. I thought that was a pathway we needed to go down. I learned something! Okay, this is actually kind of neat. Yeah. Oh, hi! Jesus! Suddenly Iron Giant. I know, right? I think we can make it, Katie. Yeah, I'm just spamming AoE now. Yeah, Final Fantasy characters no longer exist for Kingdom Hearts, remember? No, not this time. Raining needles, hallelujah. Okay, how long does this actually take? Oh, that long. That's weird. That was nothing too serious. Fair enough, Katie. I wasn't even moving and I still blew up. That's supposed to happen? Oh, don't even cast. Okay. But yeah, I'm afraid I have no idea, one man. I just hope it fades soon, because that sounds unpleasant. Right. That's the jammer. My bad. That's a lot of enemy. Okay, I'm learning. Love this music, by the way. I'm sorry, we're fighting an honest-to-God gunship. that sound like a bad idea to anyone else? Anyone? Point taken, Graffles. I'm sorry, come again, Cassie? Oh, hello, friend. So Hildebrand Manderville. You know, pompous, entirely convinced of a talent that he only possesses in negative quantities. Yeah, I can see the Hildebrand Manderville here. Fair. Hi, Griffin. Cutscene. Oh god fucking damn it. Hi, Elbert. Bit of backstory. Elbert was a guy who basically sold everyone out way back when for his own stupid purposes. This man is a traitor who now needs to die. This is good music.
How'd you like this?
No, I lost. Sorry, I was stunned.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
This guy's not going to stop talking.
Sloppy.
So I'll get the middle blade, right?
How'd you like this? Yeah!
Yeah! To you too, jackass.
Sloppy.
Ah, now I know why you kept going sloppy.
Yeah. Yeah. Sloppy.
Oh my god, that quote is going to get on my nerves.
I'll tear you limb from limb. Sloppy. For our amigo! I have you now. How'd you like these?
You stop stunning me, please. You're going to make me run out of Inokium. Oh, you bitch!
Sloppy.
Stop talking to me about being sloppy and let me stand in my ley lines. Christ, I hate Rune of Power.
Sloppy.
Why is that voice quote so much louder than any other audio file? I win. Well, we win. So I assume that the moment I leave, big goddamn cutscene. But yeah, thank you for the group, guys. Time for Alpha now to have a moment of righteous anger, I suspect.
You've beaten me, aye. But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
Yeah, well done, Ilbud. You useless sack of shit.
We did it! We showed the bastards! Aye! Victory is ours!
Yeah!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
This is for an amigo, for Eorzea.
Who is this again?
They die that others may live.
Yeah, that's a trustworthy face if I ever saw one.
Vanguards! Attack!
was that voice?
7 hells. Do you hear that?
Oh, it's Final Fantasy XIV, right?
War machines. How did they get here so quickly?
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
Also possible, but it's walking sideways on the walls, screams Guard Scorpion more to me.
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
I'm sure you'll be cut into pieces. You have a wonderful lack of day. Hey, I didn't do this. I'll lay any of this at my feet.
Gods help us!
Oh, I see.
What are we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful.
Yeah, it's almost like you're really shit at this.
Mighty Rolker. Grant us the strength to crush our...
That sounds less like strength and more like a death rattle, but keep going. No? Stop ignoring me.
There you are.
Wait, where did Ilbert go?
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre.
Yeah, it's almost like you caused this. Oh, there it is.
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Ilbert. I should have known.
Yeah, you probably should have.
This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Wow. That's going to end well. I'm going to leave you to trouble. Mind you, it's not worse than what most of people say.
With the moment of my triumph so close at hand, you truly are a sheltered child, Leveilleur.
See, that's a problem.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in
You took it off to show off.
surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call.
Ilbert, I'm going to have to ask something, by the way. Why does it sound like you were recording on the $5 Logitech microphone? Seriously, the one you bought at the local Walmart. I'm sorry, but the sound quality of your voice is absolutely shite.
Take back our homeland! Free al amigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
Jesus Christ, Ilbert, you're a fuckwit, aren't you?
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a
Pretty much
purpose.
everyone speaks Shakespearean in this game, so I'm not sure.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power!
Oh yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
This ought to be good.
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will!
Nice jump, I'll say that.
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
Christ, that sounded visceral. Bring out your dead. We're going to have to kill Nidhogg again, aren't we? Or we're in bigger trouble. If that's Ozma, I'm leaving.
This light, is it...
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
There is one thing.
Oh, don't you dare go for the noble self-sacrifice door.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
There we go.
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Oh, you self-centered little shit.
Tipsmati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Yeah,
Don't you dare, Papalimo! I know how that spell works.
it looks like he saw almost all of this coming.
It is time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No! If you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here. Not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
I'd rather take all of us and just kill the primal normally.
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Do I even get a choice? Or is it just if I do this, I'm just going to get pulled away? Yeah, I'm staying. Fuck it. Yeah, I suppose I should have seen that coming.
Hilda! I think he means now!
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Apparently a fairly acceptable one. Holy shit, how big was that fortress? Did you see that skyline? What is that? Oh, those are the wasps, I guess. Did not need to see that up close, ever. How many more must we lose? I understand only too well the desire to reclaim one's homeland, but I cannot condone such slaughter. It has been explained to me what that light represents, and I have ordered our forces to stand ready. It seems we can do little else but wait. Yes, that light. It's, oh, it's right up there. You can actually see it through the fog. It does undercut things a little bit that it's so foggy. Every Ishgardian gets taught that the sea of clouds churns in the grip of the warring element of water and wind. Enough to tear you apart, they say. No one's ever gone to the bottom of the abyss and lived to tell the tale. So how did that bastard manage to get his hands on Nidog's eyes? Well, there's a question for the ages. I'm going to say the Asians. But Palimo knew what he was doing. I couldn't refuse him. Yeah, someone's going to be a bit shattered for quite a while. Why? Why didn't they let me stay? Palimo is my friend. I should have been there with him! You could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing. What had to be done. Master Louisoix wore that same look right before the end. Do you think I don't know that? Oh, I know, all right, I know! There's nothing more you could have done. Ilberd caught us all off guard. Even the greatest hero in the universe, I mean, even Lazarus was powerless to stop him. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you'll never forget what Papalamo strove to protect or the lessons he tried to teach you. Don't speak to me. Leave Ida with me. Go on, go back to the Rising Stone. The others need to know what happened here. I'm sorry, but the quest complete jingle feels remarkably out of place for this. I get why it's here, but wow. Yeah, she's going to go rogue. One moment, I need more tea. I always need more tea, I know. But yeah, Final Fantasy XIV is good in emotive storytelling, I'll give him that. Okay, the rest of this is the same. It's over, Papalamo. It's all over. Leave her be. Nothing you can say will console her now. Maybe. Suddenly bare. Once again, I find myself at a loss for words. But Thancred's right. Why did the battle music just start? Oh, because I'm in the party. We must return to the Rising Stones and apprise our companions of all of this. Pray make your way there at once. I'll send word to Yustola and the others of our imminent return. Okay. Oh, I could have taken a free teleport. Oh well. Ugh. If there's one plus side about all of this, it's that Ilberd's dead. That's why I said one plus side. There are a lot of minus sides to all of this. Why does everyone look so grim? Has something happened? Say something, for heaven's sake! I'm going to answer this question in the form of running away. Yoink! The rest of this conversation is already known. Yeah, I've spoken to these guys before, nothing interesting. Okay, bye. Yeah, same conversations. Alright, time for a few explanations. So, we have news. A lot of it. "'Twould seem you bring ill tidings, brother." Aye. Behind the griffin's mask, we found the grinning face of an old adversary. Ilberd, I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual even as we looked on. By the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's ether. No one, not even Grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Indeed, it was ever a last resort, as I am certain Papalimo was aware. Thus did the pupil follow in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave. I have as yet been unable to explain how Ilberd came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the sea of clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind-aspected ether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. Then mayhap it was the work of an Ascian. But now is not the time for idle speculation. Kryl, I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We must inspect the cocoon of light and ascertain the state of the primal trap within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let's be about it, then. What, without so much as a by your leave? Pray forgive Archon Ystolda her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest her grief deprive her of the will to act. The desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I too must contend with this grievous loss in mine own way. By thy leave, Lady Alysae, I shall honour our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light. Urianger is definitely suffering in his own way, Kazi. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to his sacrifice. Quite. We must begin preparations to face Ilberd's accursed creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. We have about 30 minutes left of the 2 hours, it seems. My own grief is as a crushing weight upon my heart when I think of what Ida must be feeling. Papalimo's sacrifice cannot be in vain. We will find the means to deal with this primal. All I want to do is weep, but right now we need to hold back the tears and do what must be done. You guys got anything new? Once Ida returns, I'll see that she sits down to her favorite dish. When you feel empty inside, it's easy to forget that your belly needs to be filled. Fair. Sacrificing oneself for one's duty? Such actions remind me of the warriors of Doma, of the samurai and shinobi who died for our cause. Indeed. They told us what happened with Papalimo, and forgive me, there are simply no words. Gultane greatly admired Papalimo and aspired to achieve the same lofty heights of magecraft. His loss was a terrible blow to the Scions. I have a long road ahead before I match the Archons in skill and experience, but we must all do our parts in times like this. Surely there's something I can do to help. Hey, Power Lord. Yeah, time was climbed again. As much as we wish it were different, there's a limit to what our healing can accomplish. Even the most powerful magics can do naught for a grieving heart. My brother may wrap himself in steel, but he is a man of tender heart. Witness his concern for the pain his dear friend endures. Indeed. Right. Ah, Lazarus, I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in East Roud remains largely unchanged. Meaning, we still have no idea how long it will be before... Ooh, 2 dashes! That means you're going to be interrupted by something story relevant. Communication from the Alliance. 1 moment. Called it. Or at least they called her. Yes, of course. Our representatives will be present. My thanks. Word from Gridania. The Council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance leaders have already begun to assemble. They wish to discuss the Primal, of course. As of Ishtola's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall, unchanged. I'm going to assume that there's normally a bit of a gap between these quests. As in, was there a patch gap here? Because it feels like a bit... Things remain unchanged. Yeah, it was 5 minutes ago, Alpha, now. That'd do it. Yes, but the Elder Seedseer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it'll remain so. I'm told that Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to proceedings. A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better. Well then, I suggest we leave the Rising Stones in Tataru's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Stand. Yeah, those kinds of lines that suggest that a lot of time has passed usually indicate, yeah, this was between patches. Oh. More cutscene. Suddenly Mortal Kombat. Well, either that or Mr. Pandaria, but this guy looks slightly... He's got quite a lot of fuzz, but not quite enough to be a Pandara.
A word, if you would, good sir. This place. It is within the realm of Eorzea.
Okay, I did not expect that incredibly cultured accent. I expected slightly more of an Asian accent. If I'm entirely honest. Is that unfair of me? Hey, Mama Cat, thank you for those.
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
I like him.
Hey? Yes? You're in Eorzea?
Ah! A plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that.
Jesus
My
Christ, this guy's
journey was
immense.
not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again. You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course, and set my jaw till I made port.
I suspect that if you set your jaw, you could crush gravel with it. I'm a little concerned about this man. Now here's a man who could charitably be voiced by Brian Blessed. Be honest, it would fit to a T. To an absolute perfect 100% T. No, Kazzy, stop that right now.
Though, 'twould perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order.
If you're about to fall over, I think you're going to actually crush the floor.
Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
Seriously, can you imagine Brian Blessed voicing this guy? I would love that. And he definitely has the larger-than-life personality down pat. God damn it. Hold it.
Yes, man. Are you alright?
No, he's very much not.
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
Welcome back, Kebab Thief. Speak with the silent conjurer at Nofika's altar. Yeah, we have definitely ended up in a lot of story stuff, and that feels like story wrap-up stuff. Sheer amount of git I've wasted teleporting around today. Haha, meme. I'm not carrying him! Christ, we need 50 people to carry him! Not it! More or less. The cough has at least lessened. I still have the occasional coughing fit, but it's a lot less. I just had a very stressful week, so my brain is completely scrambled. I rather suspect that he needs multiple beds, yes. I get the feeling I haven't been here in daylight in a very long time. I don't know why. It feels very odd. That cough, that's still here, but less. More so than usual, Asteria. I've already explained this before, so I'm not going to go too far in debt. In debt? Yes, I'm deeply in debt. I am not in debt.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
Yeah, now shut up because I was talking. Anyway. To make a very long story, as short as I can make it, Asteria, I have applied for a registry that allows people with any kind of limitation or handicap, like autism in my case, to both get guidance in finding a job and get guidance in retaining that job. Last Thursday, I had a very lengthy evaluation call, which also consisted of a metric crap ton of questions about how do my limitations manifest, how have they manifested when I was younger. So basically, my entire life story passed reckoning, and that did more of a number on me than I expected. That's mostly why my wits are a little bit scrambled at the moment. Basically, I'm taking this weekend very much as a de-stressing weekend. But yeah, I won't say too much more on it, because that's... I don't want to turn this into a drama queen, pity me please thing. Because that's also not what it is. This is something that I requested myself, and I really hope things go very well. But it was something I was stressed as fuck for before the call happened, and during the call it was just... yeah, it's a process. That's a very good description. And there's still a chance that I'll have another examination by a medical professional. So yeah, 4 to 6 weeks of waiting for that.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken.
Unbroken? It remains unbroken. I know, Asteria, and I hugely appreciate that. For me, it's just a case of... I need to keep at the forefront of my mind that I have now done everything I can. It is now completely out of my hands. There's nothing else I can do other than wait. So, if I manage to keep that at the forefront of my mind, I should be okay, because, you know, all I can do is wait. We'll just have to see how everything else plays out. And again, I don't want to turn this into a pity party. I've already explained this, so moving on before I do turn this into a pity party. I mean, I even got donations today, so, you know, there's always good news. And I have all of you here, so there's always really good news. Oh, you did. Was enjoyable? Yeah, that's the basic idea, Asteria. Assuming Dad doesn't drag me to some forest somewhere tomorrow because he also has a lot of stress and wants to go out.
After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
No, never would have seen that coming.
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice-damned god is indeed trapped within. And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon. Of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment.
I say, can we move this cocoon? You know, attach a few tethers to it and drag it through the Garlean Empire? I feel like we could solve a lot of our problems. Just putting it out there. Anyone? Anyone at all? No? Oh, damn it.
Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
Well, that's encouraging. To be honest, this area, I'm in the position of I have too many games that people want me to play. I can't finish anything and I want to finish a few. Not a complaint. Not complaining at people who make me play games on stream, because making me play games on stream is an entirely different matter. Thank you very much. I appreciate the generosity and the awesomeness. Seriously, never feel bad about this. The rules are there. You can claim time. That's how it works.
We could face another calamity.
Most likely, Boxon. If I had the ability, McTribble, I most certainly... Well, that's encouraging. Oh dear. Yeah, that's encouraging. Well, I'm stuck in my character is being forcibly logged out. Please wait and try logging in later. Oh, God. I don't know that I'm going to get back online by the time the 2 hours are over. Yeah, I'm in position 457, Kazzy. Hey, Breb. People in Uldar are dropping fast? What, are people still being kicked offline, McTribble? I disconnected in the middle of a quest, Prep. $382. I hope so, Kazzy. 980. Oh dear. So do not cancel. Whatever the fuck I do, do not cancel. Do these kinds of crashes happen often? Because I've never seen it happen to me. I whispered you. Oh, there we go. To be perfectly honest, Asteria, in answer to your whisper, I don't know myself. It's one of those things that I never really register. But, while we're at it... Okay, the lighting is way too shit for that. Asteria was wondering what my actual eye color was, and I just realized I have no idea what my actual eye color is. I'm in the 307th spot. Teal. You could see that? Or do you mean the one in my avatar? Because those are actually slightly outdated. My avatar's eyes are green. Yeah, if I have my contacts in, it's actually Dragon Eye. For God's sake. Yeah, cookies are yummy, Facebook. Please, spy on me some more. No, don't go just to Facebook.com, for fuck's sake, you stupid bloody sodding cookie acceptance website that can't actually run on a bloody stupid normal page. Really? I suppose this was inevitable, yes. Very inevitable. And I'm going to get copyright claimed for that, aren't I? 232. Darker blue. You know what? Give me 2 seconds. Personally, I'd say more greenish-grey, but maybe I'm colorblind. My webcam does not help much. That's a lot of visual fuzz and distortion, though. $150. Oh, 83! Yeah, I will admit, I don't really understand the choice of Chris Pratt as Mario for that movie. I mean, you've got Charles Martinet. The guy's been voicing Mario for 25 bloody years. It just feels like... Do we go for the actual voice actor with a quarter century of talent? Or... a celebrity? That's what it feels like to me, at least. But at the same time, I didn't even know there was going to be a bloody Mario movie, and hearing that there is going to be a bloody Mario movie just makes me think, oh god, there's going to be a bloody Mario movie. But the only one I just thought, yeah, that fits, was Jack Black as Bowser. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but nobody wants to remember the first Mario movie. Well, let's do this cutscene again. Jeez, what? What do you mean, please update your wish list? It's clearly still working, but thank you very much. I really do need to update my wish list, though. Thank you. Yeah, I know there was a Mario movie. It was shit. Right, let's quickly do this cutscene at least before I wrap up. It's very old and it was incredibly bad. Sure, Power Lord. You've mentioned Yes Kebab Thief, it's come up. I'm kind of staggered you're not going, they're coming soon, and they're fishing games! Thanks, Brev. Seriously, thank you so much.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders.
Actually, someone gifted me it, so I already own it.
But the situation at Belsar's wall demands that we...
Standard city guard attire, Brad?
According...
Skipping ahead a little bit, because...
Yes, sir.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident...
Yeah.
Veterans of Carton...
We could face another calamity.
I mean, whatever works best for you, Prep. I think I'm going to stick with my fancy outfit, but then that's because I'm unoriginal.
So the Primal is awake, then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Oh my god, Mitchell.
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
Hi, cunt. I mean Nero. Oh no, wait, I mean arsehole.
What in the hells are you doing here?
That makes sense, Prep. Get you some rest. It must have been a very long day again. Sleep well. And as ever, cheers for dropping in and cheers for the gifted game. You honestly don't have to throw stuff at me. I appreciate you as you are. But thank you very much.
A pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
Actually, to be perfectly honest, I would like to shoot you in the face. But, you know. No, Cane Senna, why?
Who is this man?
Why would you want to throw things at me, Asteria? Oh, that in that sense. Again, brain scrambled.
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
I think that's an acceptable download time span. An acceptable download time span on a 14K modem. 14? 12K. 16? Yeah, whatever. A K modem.
What do you want, Nero?
Yeah, it is 14K, isn't it?
I was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend.
56K was the standard for a long time, but I think there were also 14K modems, which were even slower.
As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding
Well,
lurks
there
an
you go,
entity
14K.
alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
Oh my god.
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanal since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking?
Oh my god, I want to punch you.
I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity.
Yes, and we all know how well that ended, don't we, you fuckstick?
And as luck would have it, I'm graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
You know what, can we drown your expertise, and you with it? I swear to God, I would prefer to cast Flare on that goddamn thing until the cows come home, other than to deal with you any longer.
And what, you just expect us to accept? You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
Trust? You wound me, Garland. All those years studying side by side at the Academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I.
Yeah, there might be a reason why I left.
But sentiment aside, have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame?
I suppose for once you have a point, but if you say it in any more arrogance, my staff straight up your left nostril.
Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Thank you. There's at least one other brain in the party here.
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartano while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
Spare us, Nero. The Seedseer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allagans to destroy themselves.
Oh, by the way, Asteria, earlier on, I didn't ignore you when you complimented me on my looks. I just never have any idea on how to respond to that. No, that's fine. Asteria, you have no idea the shit some of the people in this chat say. Dairy cannons is not even remotely the worst on the list. As in, that is practically innocent compared to Kazi. I mean, compared to some others. And you don't get to disprove that one, Kazi. Not after your donations going, "Touch moves!" and so on and so forth. No, you as well, Smiley, but you haven't donated to go, "Tits, boobs, jubblies, massive, over-the-shoulder boulders," and so on and so forth. Oh, shitting hell.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
I'd really rather not. No, but I'll keep an eye on him.
As will I. I don't like it, but then it doesn't look like we have much choice.
See what I mean, Asteria? Right there, immediately. Kazi did not hesitate before diving in.
Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
Yes. The task of restoring the Allagan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council.
I can undo that, Kazi.
Do we condone this course of action?
Kebab thief, Nero doesn't like fishing.
Aye. It would seem we do.
Sure.
Let the records show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Carteneau and take command of Omega. Sid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
Well, that's going to be the best you're going to get, Nero.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Carteneau being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
I'm not entirely sure if your tone of voice is entirely appropriate to what you just suggested, Alice. You know, just a bit.
My blade is yours.
And now I'm worried.
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
Is that a laugh or a grimace? I honestly can't tell. Well, at least I didn't get kicked offline. Right, let me hand in the quest, and I think that'll count for about 2 hours. Oh. Well, that was a rather unexpected development, and one which raises a number of questions. Not least among them, how Nero chanced to learn of the council meeting in the first place. Oh, well, that was quick. But yeah, it's been a little over 2 hours. If we exclude the disconnect, it's been 2 hours. I think that's going to have to be all from me. It is 1 AM, I'm tired, and as with last time, I very badly need a toilet break. So, that's all she wrote. All of you, thank you all so much for being here. But yeah, I do want to wrap up. I am drained. I need some rest. I'm just about at Ultras ready for tomorrow. Fair enough. And Asteria, as ever, cheers for dropping in. And that counts for all of you. Seriously, it is ever a joy to have you guys here. As for now, I think we're just going to be raiding Chaos Hand. I know Lulinia's live, but we raided him yesterday, so I'm trying to vary it up a little bit. So let's go bother Chaos Hand. Guys, thank you so much once again. More of this madness tomorrow when we're going to be back to Banjo-Kazooie and continuing that. But for now, I want to bid you all a very good night and hopefully an excellent, excellent Sunday. Good night.